spring comes around, there's nothing I like to do more than celebrate all the gorgeous new veggies that are around, just like asparagus and salad onions, fresh baby peas, radish, and look at these Dutch carrots. Now I'm going to cook these really simply in a white wine sauce along with a nice piece of tuna. This is sashimi grade tuna and I want to serve it rare. Essentially, I just want to form a nice crust on the top and the base of this. Now we first need to season and oil our tuna, some extra virgin olive oil. We want about a teaspoon and a good pinch of salt so we form a crust on all sides. So turn that around, just give it a massage so it's completely coated in the oil and the salt, and some freshly cracked pepper. Now I'm going to quickly cook the fish. Now I'm cooking on induction today because this pan is designed to heat up at a lower temperature, which means we can cook more delicate fish, just like this piece of tuna and our vegetables. And the pan tells you when it's at the optimum temperature because it goes from a bright purple colour to a green colour. That is ready to go, so in with our tuna. And I'm going to cook that for 30 seconds on each side. I still want to see that perfect blushing pink colour in the centre. Then I'll take it out and rest it and we can get on to our veggies. Okay, the tuna is cooked perfectly. You can see that it's blushing in the centre. This is how I like it. And look at that crust. It's not burnt, it's just that perfect, even caramelised colour. We can rest this because I want this to be at room temperature. So we'll leave that there while we get on to the veggies. Now these are called salad onions. I love them because they've got a really mild flavour. And I'm just going to cut the bulb into quarters. And then for our asparagus, I've just trimmed the woody ends off them, and some baby carrots. These gorgeous radish, we usually eat them raw, but because they're so sweet and slightly peppery, I like to cook them to bring out some of its flavour. We're going to cut them in half. I'll just need 3 or 4 of them. And then the last thing we're going to add to this, you really want to give it just a small amount of time in the pan, are these baby new seasoned peas. So now just season all of these vegetables with some olive oil and salt. Again, being quite delicate with the flavour so we can truly taste each individual vegetable. So olive oil drizzle, also on our peas, and some salt and pepper. Now because I've added enough salt to the vegetables, I don't need to add any more olive oil to the pan. We're just going to make a slight sauce at the end with some white wine and some butter. All right, let's get these veggies cooked. Now it's been really easy to control the heat in this pan and on the induction. You can see that the vegetables are still vibrant green, so they've held all their nutrients. And now I'm going to add just a small amount of butter to make them quite glossy and some white wine. So in with the butter. And because I'm adding this butter at a lower controlled heat, it's not going to burn at all. It just gives you more control as a cook at home. And now we'll add our white wine. And you can see that the sauce is starting to become a light pink colour, and that's because of the radish that we've added. It's staining it ever so slightly. I'm going to take this off the heat. I don't want to cook them any further because I want to retain their crunchiness. Now on a nice white plate, I'll grab a spoon and a fork and we'll add our onions, a few of those gorgeous radish, little Dutch carrots, asparagus. See how glossy they are just by adding a small amount of that butter, and some peas, and finally our tuna. I'm going to leave it whole because it just shows off it's cooked medium rare, just divine. And then to finish off, some chervil, a soft herb, a delicate herb that goes nicely with our new season veggies, and a few sprigs of basil. We'll just let them fall down over the dish. This is a dish that makes me so happy. It's colourful, it's vibrant, it's fresh. It's the true essence of spring.